It is a finale week and the winner must be crowned. So let's kickstart today's riveting interview with Sergeant Olori, proudly brought to you by Lipton Ice Tea. He's a businessman, a model, Mr. Africa 2020, and a sight for sore eyes. So join me and Lipton Ice Tea welcome the 20th evicted housemate and the first finalist of this year's Bbnaija Season 6 Shine Your Eye, Emmanuel.
Oh, more this introduction for one person.
We had to. We just had to. How you doing?
Thank you so much. I'm alright, I'm good. How are you?
I'm very well. I'm sitting with Mr. Africa, former Mr. Africa.
I'm sitting with Supergirl herself.
I'm so honored. How's it been? How is everything so far? How's it been
so far? Before, during, or after?
During, after, because the show has ended. So how has it been right now for you?
It's been a lot to get to take in, honestly. I mean, seeing different things, I'm like, ooh. Oh my God, thank you. So different expressions here and there, and it's been a lot to take in, but we thank God so far we're good.
All right, so you need to tell us how you managed to keep your cool in the house for 10 weeks, without getting into any fights in the house. Like, you obviously noticed that you always stay on your own and all. Just tell us how, you were able to keep your cool in the house, even after Liquorose was even engaged in some of the fights in the house. Yeah, so how did it go for you?
Well, how will I start? I'm that kind of person that doesn't really like excess and unnecessary drama. And with the fact that the way I was raised, my parents, so when you see drama, you just avoid it. In any situation that you know that it could escalate and it just takes away your energy, takes away your strength, and you lose focus and just end up doing things you regret later on. I'll be like, no, this is not for me. I didn't come here for this. It's okay to have drama. I mean, this is what the show is for. But sorry, guys. Let's just keep it that way, But so far so good. I have no regrets in that aspect. It's not bad to be calm and
awesome. So there were times you and Liquorose got very close and intimate in the house. So can you just tell us about your relationship, and are you guys taking it any further after the show?
So like you all know the way it started. I mean, you all know, right?
I know. I'm just agreeing to it.
Okay, so it started. We understood each other, and we still, the good part was that we still knew what we were there for. So we're like, let this not distract us from the game. Let this, keep us focused on the game. Whatever happens, people will definitely say things, and that got to at some point. But God willing, I was able to. We were able to understand that people keep talking, but it's between us. And we understood that we just had to keep things easy and not rush it, so that we won't fall out of the game, because you could actually play yourself out of the game. So let's just keep it together, focus on the game, and afterward, let's see how far we can take it. So that's what's been going on.
Because actually noticed that you guys had a lot of close moments in the house, and again, she put out a prank or a task, given to her by Nini, and she won. You guys had to enjoy the executive lounge.
Yeah, the dinner.
You guys had a very nice treat, courtesy Big
Brother.
You guys also had to, invite Cross and Angel.
Yeah.
Also, so you guys had a lot of fun moments in the house. So that was just really, really, interesting to watch.
Thank you.
You and WHITEMONEY seem to have a very, very strong bond. I'll call it bromance.
Bromance, that's the word.
That's the word. Even though you both didn't spend your time every day, like the way you spent your time with Liquor in the house. Yeah. So can you just tell us what drew you both together at first, and how did the relationship, your friendship with WHITEMONEY blossom?
Okay, so first of all, I knew I was getting into a place with different people, different characters, different backgrounds. I knew what I was going to expect. I knew that people would come off as bad energy, people would come off. So I walked in, I saw all the guys, the outfits, the highs. I was like, nah, Mr. Big Brother, this to happen. WHITEMONEY was just there, He had this personality, he had this look, he had this charisma, he had this presence. I was like, who be this guy? Let's happen. So, and he did say that, he saw me as the kind of person he wants to vibe with. He wants he saw me as a cool and relaxed person. I was like, he liked the way I carried myself. I was like, yo, it's a mutual feeling. What are you about? What am I about? He's a businessman. His career is focused. He had a lot of experience in the past. He knows what he wants and is going for it. And I'm that kind of person too. And this person has experienced a couple of things that I know that I am still growing up. I'm still going to experience these things. So it was more like, let's learn from each other, basically. Experience the best teacher. So then we understand each other to that point, and the vibe was very smooth and mutual, and he's an amazing guy, honestly.
Amazing guy. Amazing winner. So let's talk about your reign in the house, quickly. Of course, you enjoyed royalty in the house in terms of winning the head of house 2 times during the show. So just talk about your reign, before we go on a break.
Okay, my reign. I never experienced any of them, if that makes sense. Because I remember my first head of house game, I never rolled a 6. I was like, okay, this game is not for me. You might come and be going home and stuff. I swear.
Did you tell yourself that you might come and be going home?
Yes, so. But then I knew what I was there for. So no matter the fact, I've been stations where I almost I want to give up. I know I'll say them out, I might beat myself down, but deep down, I know what I want. Go for it. I'm very ambitious like that. So the first time, second time, third time, I think it was the 6th or 7th week. I don't remember. So that happened. I was like, wow. I didn't really want to be out there because I knew all the head of houses, they will enter 1 or 2 drama. I'm like, how did this one come about? And I did not want that. But luckily, then the house, they were a lot coordinated thanks to the previous head of house. And it was a lot easier for me to relate with the housemates and understand each other, and things were going really smooth. So I won't say it was a tough event for me, but although, people will still be people, different opinions and stuff, but it was quite a smooth one for me. The first one, second one was the smoothest. We reduced the number, people know what's up, when to wake up, what to do, and it was a nice win for me, honestly. Yeah.
Awesome. Feel like you need some refreshment? We thought so too. So we brought you some Lipton Ice Tea to help you quench your thirst. So guys, stay with us and we'll be right back after the break. So Emmanuel, this is the time where I'll be inviting you to join me.
Okay, I can
just
do that
grab
now.
A bottle. Yeah, grab a bottle.
With pleasure.
Yes. So,
Mazi, I drink your Lipton. Mazi go drink Lipton like say, you want me urine color change to pink. So they drink.
All right, so cheers to all your wins. And
thank you so much. Cheers.
All right. All right, so all through the season, there has been some flirting between you and Angel.
Some flirting?
Yes.
Interesting.
Emmanuel.
It may seem as though.
What we saw. This is what we saw on our TV screens. So can you just tell us what's going on between both of you?
As per how she is, she's good. She's amazing. She has the whole world for her, and I really support her like that. Like a sister that she is to me. You talk about Angel, right?
Yes, Angel, of
okay.
course.
Yeah, so Angel came in, I was like, okay, this girl looks good. That's what I'm saying, this girl looks good. When the girls came in, how the boys were that night, and the girls came in, and the whole dynamics changed in the house. I was like, yeah, that's understandable. So they come in one by one. Angel came in, so I was like, okay, she looks good. When last I see girl, no wala, she looks good. And then I got to understand different personalities in the house. I'm like, her personality is not one I can, deal with and still, maintain the calmness and reservation I wanted in the house. So how will I put this? I just had to make her understand that, yeah, this is what it is, but this is not what I want, okay? I genuinely like you as a person. You have my place or on my quiet room. I don't want to push you aside and just let you do your thing. It's going to be somehow on my part. I can't do that. So I see you as a sister. This is genuine. This is how I feel about you. Just keep it that way. But the whole flirting thing for her, people know about it. So it was here and there and here and there.
Exactly. She was catching cruise in the house.
Catching cruise. So make we the catch cruise now. You give
so
me,
just
I give
just
you.
stay on the
I
boat
give
to
you.
catch
About
cruise.
those situations, maybe that the catch cruise they go.
All right, so the last Saturday party for the season, of course, I noticed you and Angel.
That party, now, wow.
Actually, noticed you and Angel had some moments together, during the party, and also moments that also led Liquorose to get drunk. So, how did that make you feel? And was there any consideration for Liquorose's feelings?
Liquorose getting drunk. How did that make me feel? Well, I got to understand that she is liquor and she's Rose. So liquor can take liquor at some point and express herself when she's in her liquor state. So it was just for me to be there to guide her to not, do certain things that she might regret, because at some point she didn't exactly take control of the actions and everything. So it was my place to be there and making sure she's in place and stuff. So I didn't feel indifferent about the situation. I just understand that we are here to have fun, to be ourselves. So did you, and that's fine. I have nothing against that. So I was supportive the whole time. Then the Angel situation, the Saturday situation. So this Saturday, what I saw was me didn't tell her something. Yeah. So what I told her was the same thing I said a few minutes ago. That this is what I felt about you from the beginning. I'm not saying you don't need catch clues before get all those kind of things. No, well, I'm gonna tell you what's up now. You're a nice person, you look good and everything, you're attractive, no but your personality is not bad. Yeah, but for me, I don't know how I can deal with it in the house. That's what I told her. That I don't think it's a situation that I can handle in here because I know what I came here for. So I don't want to be in the mix of you and all this. I didn't want that. So that's what I told her. But no bad feelings, no negative energy. I genuinely like you as a sister, and I want us to keep things cordial and mutual that way. And then later on, she came. After the party, I think it was the alcohol. Everybody was almost gone that night.
It was gone.
So most of the things that were done, you go one carry 1 spoon of rice, before they carry 20 spoons. So those kind of things, everything was heightened, and so basically it was too heightened that it was sensed the wrong way outside. And that's on me, my bad. Sorry guys, but I didn't mean to put that impression out there. But what happened then was me explaining to her that what I said, I meant it. She kept up coming and did you really mean what you said? I was like, I don't want to talk about it because I felt like that's something that we should be going back and forth with. I just said that at that moment, so let's let it slide. It's not that deep. Then I think Liquor went upstairs. We managed to take her upstairs, and she was hungry, so I came down to prepare noodles. She went to come with me, but I was like, "Just stay back and rest." She slept off. I came down, fed the noodles, and I took her upstairs. She was already asleep, so I think I tried waking her up. I didn't have to disturb her in her sleep. So I brought the noodles down, Pere got it from me, finished it and stuff. And I think that was when the whole Angel situation came in.
Happened,
yeah, so the alcohol thing was just too heightened. So whatever situation transpired in there was not the way, for me it was not the way people saw it outside the house. It was just misunderstanding, and that's okay.
No problem. So let's talk about your future or upcoming projects. So what should we expect from Emmanuel?
A lot. Where do I begin? I love modeling. It's my lifestyle. Of course, contracts, deals, I'm waiting for them. Keep them coming. Of course, my businesses, the body lab, the hair lab, they're definitely going to expand. God willing, I intend to put in a lot of investment and time to that. Expand it, take it to different places in Nigeria and Africa, of course. Then I'm into real estate as well. So I'm into do a couple of work with that and see how much I can bring it out to the world. And of course, I know I'm not so good with acting. So maybe a few tips and a few, I would like to try the Nollywood industry as well.
Awesome.
From there, we just keep pushing opportunities where they come, they catch on.
Awesome. Alright guys, so check out more Bbnaija Season 6 Shine Your High content by liking and also following all our social media handles listed below. And you can also enjoy that refreshment with Lipton Ice Tea by checking in here for all the latest Bbnaija's Shine Your High scoop. So as we come to the end of this round of interviews, we shall be taking a few words from your favorite, Emmanuel. So over to you. What do you have for your fans?
Hello, Emirates, it's your king, it's Emmanuel. I'm super excited, the love and the support. Despite all the plenty basketballs here and there, I love you guys so much, and I promise I'll keep doing exploits and we're going to explode. We're taking Africa, we're taking over the world, and you guys with me, we're going to do a lot of things. So a little word of advice to people out there: you don't have to be all rah. You can be calm, coordinated, and still get things done. So now you do it now. Keep it simple, but focused and ambitious. Love you guys.
All right, guys. So, and this is where we draw the curtains. So from me, Sergeant Olori, and Lipton Ice Tea, we say thank you and goodbye.
Bye. Thank you.